Well, that turned out to be kind of fun. Hey, y'all. APG Jamie here. And I'm happy that you're here too. So today brings us hashtag 4th Art Saturday. And it's an open collaboration where you can join in if you want to or not. I mean, what you want to do is share your video or pictures as inspired by the prompt. You want to use the hashtags in your title and our description. Please invite your viewers and friends to join and play along. Interpret the prompts as you like, but please keep it family friendly and no sales pitches, please. You may do process or a show and tell with or without talking, with or without music. If you want me to see your video and or pictures, please tag me here on YouTube @APG Jamie, all one word. And if you want to do that on Instagram, pictures or one of those little reels or something, if you could mention me there, that would help to ensure that I get to see your work as well. And that is @ArtistPoetGirl. And if you would, use the hashtags. So anyway, I tend to post my videos at 9 a.m. Central Time, should that information be important to you. So today, our prompt was jump plus the color black. So I have this die, and it's a bird die. It's called Bird on a Branch, I think it is. So there's a list of ingredients along with that previous information in the description below the video. Anyway, I die cut. I'm using scrap cardstock here, y'all. I like to try to use that if I can. So I made 4 of the bird die cuts, and I'm cutting the foot off of 2 of them. And as you saw, I used some Prima Art Alchemy wax staff, and I burnished it with a dry paper towel. And then once it was fairly dry, because it takes it a little bit to dry, and by a little bit it could be 5 minutes or 2, I don't know. I went over it with a gloss varnish because I wanted it to kind of shimmer, because crows do that. Crows, a herd of crows, a whole group of crows is called a murder, and we tend to be shy of crows, okay? We seem to look at them as though they are not a good bird, but they are very good birds, the big black birds. And, we might confuse a raven with a crow as well. It happens, but not the gackles. The gackles are a blackbird that has iridescent feathers, in the sunshine. They love Walmart parking lots, or at least the ones around here do. And they are a smaller, average-sized bird. Crows tend to be a bigger bird. They are in the, the woo-woo kind of spiritual side of things and native stuff. They are a magical bird, and they recognize people and whether you are good to them or not good to them, and they are considered magical. Did I say that already? Because that's my ultimate point, is they are considered to be a magical bird. Now here I am getting my I don't know, little things that you put your card stuff on, because it's going to be a greeting card, y'all. And I put my glue and my double-sided tape on there, and I thought, I want to clip those little corners. And the first one I clipped one way and didn't like it, so I got the other design on that corner punch thingy. So the first corner's kind of boogered up just a little bit, but don't worry, we're going to fix it, okay? I probably could have found another piece of orange cardstock, but scraps here, people. So I got these little wobbly things. This is how we're going to do the jump part, y'all. It's jumpy. It's wiggly, wobbly. What? Wiggly, wobbly, jumpy. And this particular one is very, very flat when it smooshes down. So it should be just fine to go in an envelope through the U.S. Postal Service, or an envelope if you pronounce it that way, which I usually do. So anyway, there are no instructions on the packaging to tell you which side to adhere to what, your base or your wobbly thing, the thing you want to jump around. So it was my choice, and I'm putting the bigger piece on the card base. I forget what that little thing is called that you stick on your card and then you put your stuff on top of it. Y'all, I'm having an afternoon, okay? So I'm putting it on. I'm using a bone folder, which is not a real bone. And I'm using some pointy tweezers over there too from time to time. And I had no idea what I was going to do today. In the process of drawing for another video, so I thought, well, let me just jump on here and get this one knocked out. So I sat at my desk and I looked around. I thought, oh yeah, we could do that and we could do that. So I just grabbed up some stuff, and this is what we're doing. Okay. I was going to put a stamped skull on here for the bird to sit on. And then I thought, oh, wouldn't it be fun to have feathers coming out of his little tail feather section? So I got out my little black feathers, and then only had 2 small ones. And I pulled out the big one to see how that would look. And I laid it on there, and then I laid the bird on top of it. And I thought, well, I just love the bird on top of that big old feather. So that's how the feather got involved, and the skull got removed. You didn't know about the full skull because you didn't see it, and it didn't matter. It don't no matter, y'all. So we're going to put some weight on that and hold our feather down. And I know I jumped kind of, it seems like, straight through these different sections, but they are dry, mostly. Enough. So we just put a diamond for his eye. I did not use a black diamond. I used a very deep purpley, I wouldn't say, it's not red, but it's kind of a purpley color. And I'm trying to add a little white spark of life dot on the eye. Because, it's alive. Well, I don't. All right. Work with me, y'all. Spark of life. It's alive. So in order not to get my feather bits glued or stuck to the double-sided tape that's on this here wobbler jumpy thing, I'm putting I just have scraps right there, just tucking under the feather. And now we're going to put the bird on, but now I can't see where my bird's going. So I'm going to just kind of be like guesstimating. I'm like, yeah, okay, well, there we go. It might not be the right order. I don't know. Yeah, I like it. He's so cute. And I'm thumping around, and then the feathers fluffiness is kind of getting balled up here and there. So we're going to put some glue down there, very sporadically kind of glue, and we're going to use the pointy tweezers to just kind of brush the little feather hairs out over the glue. And I'm going to use that little piece of card to kind of smash it down. And I'm going to wobble it around again, and parts are getting stuck in its foot, and I don't want it to be getting stuck in there. So we're just going to be doing that. And it's not an overly long video. I mean, it's like not quite, or it's barely 15 minutes-ish. So, it's pretty good. And like I said, if you want to join. If you just want to do this and not share anything, that's fine too, because there ain't no law about that, y'all. So I'm just going to be doing this, and I guess we got it down pretty good. So we're going to put it on the front of our card. I'm going to use the ATG Advanced Tape Glider. It's a double-sided tape that I forgot to put in the list of ingredients. But now you know we used it. Well, you already saw we used it once already. So doing that, and this is that like a 5.5 by 4 inch size card, and I made an envelope, and I don't show you that part because I used the envelope punch board. That is like one of the handiest tools. Now if you have large size scoreboard. And by large size, I mean like a 12 by 12. Not one of the little mini easy ones. They tend to have instructions on how to make an envelope. So I'm checking to make sure the feathers aren't getting all bunched up in there again. We got a few little ones, loosies here, so we're just going to take care of those. And I know we're practically done. We just got to do something with the inside. Oh, we're putting diamonds. Okay, don't forget the diamonds. See, this diamond's going to cover up that little boogered up corner that I, initially did. But it's okay because you would never know. So don't tell anybody, okay? I'm counting on you now. And I only put it on 3 of the corners because that one lower left-hand corner has the feather spine. I'm not sure what it's called, y'all. Anyway, so we don't need to put a diamond there. But I am going to wiggle it around, put some more glue under it. Well, it didn't have any glue under it. I'm going to put some glue under it. And then we're going to weight that down. And it will magically dry-ish. See, I'm trying one on. I'm like, yeah. No, we'll just glue it. It'd be all right because that spine thing is right there. And it's hard to photograph black on black on black. Even though it's not quite black on black on black. It's black on orange on a weird, well, it's not a weird paper. I like the paper. Anyway, there's the paper. And so we're making a sentiment to go on the inside. And I'm using those wonderful pegz alpha stamps. Okay. Where you can almost always spell out at least most of your word. And the spacing's pretty good. I wish the apostrophe was a little narrower. I wish there was just a little less space in between there. I should have tried it on before I did it, but that's not my style. I'll just do it and worry about fixing it later. If I have to worry about it, I don't worry about it. Y'all just fix it or not. If it bothers you that much, right? So anyway, this part is definitely in hyperspeed because I have thought out the phrase I wanted to say, and so I'm putting together my words, I like my alphabets in the alphabetical orders. It makes it easier for me to spell words, being how I have spelling issues. That's just the way it is, y'all. And spacing's not the best, and nothing's necessarily straight, and that's okay with me, because, that's okay. So, there we go. May all your days be filled with magic. Oh, flip-flop time, y'all. When I send cards with good or pretty paper, I try to put my address on the flap side of the envelope. There's no rule about that. We usually put it on the flat front, but I like to put it on the flap because this way, whoever gets it can maybe, if they want to, they can have that little chunk of paper to use in their stuff. Just saying. So there's a little bird jumping around. He's jumping around. Back of the car. Got a little ink on it. It's okay. Don't be panicking. The feather's still kind of fluffy around. And may all your days be filled with magic. I hope so. Ta-da! Photo montage. Oh my goodness. I hope you're having a good October so far and everything is wonderful at your house, or at least I hope it's getting better. Okay, I can hear you already. If you go to mail this, you're like, oh, it's going to be puffed up. No, take your card, fold it inside out, okay, and then put it in your envelope, and it will be nice and flat. I appreciate each and every one of you. Kind comments, likes, shares, subscriptions. Come on, subscribe today. Don't forget your hashtag Halloweenisms. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.